It's been so long.
Fabulous.
Thanks, you
You
too.
always look lovely looking on your Instagram. What
Aw.
you're wearing and what you're up to.
Thank you.
Congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
So, season 4, Lily.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought it? I mean, we just can't get enough. So this season is split into 2 seasons. Such a dramatic ending. Last season with Gabriel being left at the altar because Cammy knows his true feelings for you. So where do things pick up?
Well, things pick up very soon after the wedding, or the wedding that didn't happen. And Emily is torn with this information that she's received about a baby on the way, and her then boyfriend leaving her also at the altar because he knows her feelings for Gabrielle. So it's quite messy. But I think this season you get to see choices being made and Emily having to deal with repercussions of those choices, some good, some bad, but a lot more embracing the vulnerability in those decisions. So Emily does feel all the feelings and becomes okay with breaking down if things aren't what she expected.
And it wouldn't be Emily in Paris, of course, without the love triangle.
Yes.
Square, whatever shape.
It's all geometry.
It's all the shapes. So how long will we have to wait to see a resolution? Will we see that in part 1?
We do see a resolution in part 1. But in pure Emily style, resolutions, they take shape and form and all of that. But it's nice to finally be able for Emily to feel comfortable in making a choice and having fun with it.
Is it the choice the audience is hoping for?
I don't know. There's Team Alfie, there's Team Gabrielle. I feel like both sides are it's very heavy on both sides.
So the fashion is its own character in the show, isn't it? After 4 seasons, after 4 seasons, because you've really
4 seasons, 5 years,
Yes.
which is wild, yeah.
Do you have, memories of your favourite looks?
I have memories of looks that I was so blown away seeing as an option for me to wear. Like season 1, coming into this with no idea where we were going to be going in terms of fashion for 4 years. I remember being so in awe of the mixing of the prints, colors, textures, patterns, everything in one. And I thought, how can I carry that off? And then you get used to the character being that bright, bold, and bubbly version of herself that then 4 seasons later, once you know that that's who Emily is on the inside, it allows for her outfits on the outside to be a little bit more tailored, a bit more sophisticated and chic and pared down. And so this year, I don't know, I really appreciated wearing more monochromatic, more suits, more tailoring, less heels, more loafers and flats, just a bit more, a bit more grounded Emily. And that black and white ball gown by Harris Reed is to me the biggest showstopper of all. And
amazing.
That's my favorite.
That's so interesting. So more monochromatics and plain, because we're so used to seeing her in prints, like you say, right? And bright colours.
I think you're going to see, you're definitely going to see bright colors, but there's a lot of bright colors, but just kind of tailored bright colors. So always. A little bit more curation.
Always colour.
Yeah, always.
How's your French after 4 seasons?
Here's the thing. I grew up speaking French in school, but I, stopped practicing, so the confidence level goes down. But I think this year the crew knows that I can understand more than I speak, so they helped bring it out in me a little bit more. So I definitely started practicing. It's just by the end of the day, my brain is so fried that I'm I can't even think in English.
I can't even speak in English. Couldn't pronounce a word then, could I? So your hair, how long now have you had your hair?
Probably a month and a half.
Do you love it?
Love it.
It looks amazing on you.
Thank you.
Was that a big decision? Because after having...
Yeah. I mean, I cut it when I was 26, very short, and then it kind of just kept growing out and had different hair phases. This is the first time in a long time, 10 years actually, that I've gone, you know what? Just taking it off. Trying something new, and it definitely was perfect timing with summer because it is hot, and I'm happy to not have anything falling down my shoulders right now.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
How do you think Emily has changed throughout these seasons?
Oh, I think she's become way more comfortable and confident in her surroundings. She's always been unapologetically herself, but I think now that feeling has translated into the way that she interacts with others and at work in relationships. She's always felt that way to herself, but now she gets to communicate that to the world. And within that inner confidence comes the opportunity to be comfortable being vulnerable. So I do feel like once she created that safe space in Paris with those friends and those relationships, it allowed her to then just take the mask off a little bit and just feel. So I'm really happy that this year there's a bit of a maturity about Emily that we haven't seen.
Mature enough to be a stepmom.
Oh my God. Hilarious.
How does Cammie's pregnancy complicate things even more, and how does Emily Knight kind of navigate that?
I think everyone's navigating it. Sophia, Gabrielle, Camille, Emily. And I think, Emily loves her friends, and she also loves her romantic choices. And she really wants the best for Camille. And if the best for Camille is to have everyone in each other's lives to support her, then that's what Emily's willing to do. But that comes with a cost because it makes it complicated for her. So I think we see in the first 5 episodes her really dealing with that complication and seeing where that leads her. Yeah.
Are we going to be going crazy by the end of part 1?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. It's another major
we went crazy.
cliffhanger.
We went crazy reading and going, oh, what? So I think you'll be ready for the drop in September.
Darren Star, right?
I know, Darren Star. He keeps us
Says
guessing
it to
too.
us.